you go. Talk to it.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes, and we got another great reaction video today. Before we get into it, you know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment as we go along, whether you agree or disagree, because we got to crack these codes, man. Let's have a conversation. We heading over to After Hours with Anton Daniels and the crew, and we going to tap in with this topic that they got. Y'all know I ain't about wasting no time, so we going to get straight into it. But the topic of the matter is
you can make yourself seen, you can make yourself available, things like that. But the man still has to lead that. Like, he has to lead that, because I have to know that this is what he wants. And it's not a man that's being forced into a situation.
But like the man y'all
basing
want,
it off of just looking at you.
Yes, facts.
Like,
got you. So the topic is about it's gonna end up being about being a nice guy and the pros and cons of it, I believe. And do women actually even like or want nice guys? Let's go.
if you
They're always based on
everything. They're gonna look at you first. Period.
I get that. I'm just saying you actually give him more to determine if he is interested, if he can hear from you too. So
yeah, we're not saying that you. Well, I'm not saying that you don't talk to him. What I was saying is that you're not doing you're not trying to shower him with gifts in the beginning.
Well, your handkerchief analogy, it doesn't sit well with me, because you guys want highly productive men. So if this highly productive man is in a bar, like conducting business with someone, nothing you're gonna do is gonna get his attention away from what he got going on.
I don't want no man that's in a bar. So.
Nigga, anywhere. Anyway, this dude is a highly productive man in any situation, conducting business. Nothing that your little cheeks walking by is gonna do to distract his attention. So now what? You just
who said that? What? Okay.
Well, you said if I want him, I'm gonna get it. Me.
I do. But that's what I meant. But anyway,
what she said. But today's
why are you mad at that? Also, so you mad that you mad? I don't have low self-esteem. What type of nonsense is this?
I don't know what $7.99 on those freaking Windex is gonna do.
It's not that hard. You just have to be in the proximity. We always talk about that.
Like, you could easily just walk up beside a guy at a bar, order your drink, turn to him and be like, "Oh, you smell
like
good."
This, put your
Exactly.
Right. That's why I was
Just
saying
give him a
that you can talk
compliment.
to him. I was just
That's
saying
it.
like all that other stuff. I think I was talking about buying him a drink.
Anything outside of buying a nigga some shit, got it.
What?
That's anything outside of buying a nigga some shit, got it.
What he say?
I just don't think that's how you start off, Quentin. I don't think you start
buying a $7 fucking beverage or something. Got it. Understood.
I ain't hear nothing he said, but maybe it's for the best.
I said, don't buy a nigga a $7 beverage to show that nigga you're interested. Got it. Do everything else and hope he gets attention.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad at these things?
It's just y'all women and how y'all freaking toe the line of what needs to be done is so freaking dumb.
They haven't really gotten off into the topic just yet, but based on the rhetoric that I've heard, I would agree with Q Diddy. A lot of times things are made to be a lot more complex than they need to be. Attraction can be fundamentally simple. It really can. All of the different nuances of the proper protocol to go through and the steps that you got to take and all it. We make it more difficult than it has to be. I would have to agree with Quentin in a nutshell. Let's continue though.
But yet you state what you want all the time on here, and what women need to do all the time.
I don't say what I want. What do I want? If I say what I want, Mika? That's what I thought.
I could tell you
what are you saying that you want?
What you think you want.
I don't think I've ever said what I wanted.
I know. I was just asking. Is there something you wanted to share, or you want to keep that?
No, Mika said that I say what I want all the time, so she's a liar because I don't.
What do you want?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I want autonomy to do what the fuck I want.
I don't know.
We talk tough on here.
What do you mean? I talk tough everywhere, and I got big dick energy in life.
You right. You got it.
I know I got it. Literally and figuratively.
You got it.
There we go. Hey, I get what I want for the most part, except marriage. I get everything else.
Everybody doing great on the internet. Everybody is doing great on the internet. And I'm not saying this to say that Q Diddy isn't doing great. I'm not saying that to say that about anybody on After Hours. I've just noticed that everybody's doing great on the internet. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
What you mean?
To propose to you?
I'm supposed to. According to y'all niggas, I'm supposed to be mean. What the fuck? This is literally fucking bullshit.
Oh, not necessarily mean
to
to
her. That's according to
you told
Molly.
me I can't get a woman because
Yeah,
I'm
not
fucking
mean to
mean.
her.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
But just have a no nonsense type of attitude. You don't have to be mean. Just have some boundaries.
Right.
Okay, so here's this fucking balancing beam. Shit.
No, it's not a balance. Yes,
it is. Like, I got all this like shit, but that's too much shit. Yes, it fucking is, bro. Like, y'all fucking, this shit is fucking wild.
So, Quentin, would you just prefer that?
Because I'm not mean. I've literally talked to someone who seemed to be an asshole on the internet, and then she was like, "Well, you're different. You're not really mean." And I'm like, "Because I like you." What the fuck? Like, why would I be mean?
Not gonna lie, that could be what's stopping Q Diddy from getting the wife. He just said out of his own mouth, he gets what he wants, except for marriage. He gets what he wants. So that might be the piece that's stopping you, dog. Like, you might be too nice. Because we know you don't have a problem being mean or brash or blunt or rude or abrasive. We know you don't have a problem doing that, but it seems to be, even since he had, which he hasn't been talking about it the last couple episodes, but when he was dating that young lady that he was dating recently, Q Diddy seemed to had softened up quite a bit. He might be being a bit too soft with the females that he like. You know, women tend to like a man that's doing what the fuck he doing. They may complain about it, but they kind of like a man that's gonna do what he gonna do. That's the mark of a leader. Hey, yeah, I hear you all. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may, like I said, they may complain about it, but at the end of the day, it's the mark of a leader. You know, if you softening up and you overly acquiescing to the woman's, you know, wants and desires or whatever it is that they bickering about at the moment, if you're overly acquiescing to that, you're gonna find yourself in a rough spot. That's oftentimes why nice guys end up feeling like, oh, she left me for a dude that ain't even half the man I am, and this, that, and the third. You might be right when it comes to qualifications and all of that, but when it comes to masculinity and a certain energy and making her feel safe and, you know, her feeling like she, you know, want to be submissive, you might not have that aura. You might have to level up your aura, Q Diddy. You know, you could be getting in your own way. Let's see how they unpack this though. Let's roll.
I'm just saying. Then I was too nice, and then shit went off course because I was too nice. So go fuck figure. I failed at the balancing relationship Olympics.
You're a chameleon. He's a chameleon. Nigga.
We're a whole chameleon.
Interesting.
Anyway, I'll work on my balancing in the backyard. I'll come out on top. I'll get that gold medal eventually.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think men should always present yourself like your authentic self, and whoever you choose to sustain yourself to be for long periods of time. All that faking and pandering shit, that shit ain't gonna last, man. Like, never put up a facade. Just be who you are. Like, be who the fuck you are, man. It'll take you a long way. And then motherfuckers can't actually ever come back and say, like, no, this isn't who you were. This isn't who you presented yourself to be. No, yes, the fuck I am. This is who I always was. It will never, ever get flipped back on.
Yeah, I agree with Slimmy wholeheartedly. You know, live your truth and nobody could use your truth against you. You know what I mean? Be who you are. That way, when somebody come at you about being who you are, you can stand firmly and double down. And whatever that consists of and whatever that means and whatever that looks like, at least you know it's authentically rooted in you, and whatever situation that's bringing to you, you understand that it's, you know, from you being yourself. It's not due to anything fake, fugazi, you know, weird, deceptive, none of that, right? You just, you know, when you give off authenticity, you should be drawing some of that back to you too. You should end up in a place after you get done filtering out the nonsense and letting life do what it do. You know, you should end up in a place where you end up with a solid circle when you've been authentic. So I rock with what Slimmy's saying. Definitely be your authentic self. That's great advice from Slimmy. Cook.
On you. That's just what it is.
I think more than having it flip back on you, you want somebody who's interested in you for you. And if you are presenting yourself as something that you're not, you're going to find somebody who's attracted to that person. And then when you revert back to who you actually are, you're going to find out that this person doesn't like you, and now you're confused.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the kind of person, like, I'm super nice, but if you do some fuck nigga shit, I'm going to call you out on it. And then women are like, whoa, what's going on? Because they don't like accountability, but whatever.
You got to nip it in the bud in the beginning.
Well, there's nothing to nip in the bud in the beginning. Like the beginning is all roses, but then when some fuck nigga shit come up and then I cut it off, they confuse the shit.
Yeah, it sound like Q Diddy like to make like hard lefts and rights with women. So if you're super nice and she thinks she's got this nice, gentle spirited man, and then when it's time to check her, you transition from 0 to 100. You're not going from 0 to 50, just elevating your tone a little bit, changing your temperament a little bit, and having some sternness about you. You ramping all the way up to the point where she don't even know who you are. I mean, yeah, you don't understand. You can't empathize and understand why that would throw somebody off. Like, come on, broski. Like that seems like it's off-putting. If there was a woman who I'm thinking that I'm dealing with that's super duper feminine, soft, and then when like she needs to address me about something, it's a full 360 and she like, nigga, woo, she just go crazy, full hood rat on me. It's like, wait, first off, who you talking to? Secondly, who are you? Like, why are you talking like this? I didn't even know this side of you existed. Like, normally there's some type of, parameters that make sense. Like he's describing bipolar. You feel me? Let's continue though. Let's see what he's talking about.
Because they thought because I was nice when you were nice that I wouldn't check your bitch ass. Not you, Molly. I would never check you, Molly. She's like, yeah,
you like talk to women though.
You say what?
You like she talk to me all kind of crazy.
What you mean I like toxic? Well, Kim be saying some fuck nigga shit. She thinks she can get her shit off, and I'm like, nah, nigga, not today. Oh, what you think this is?
Whatever. You ain't no different.
Eventually she'll shut up. You say what?
I said you ain't no different. Some days you just ornery for no reason.
I don't know what that means.
What?
Chadwick.
Quentin, the wordsmith, the wordologist, the wordman. You telling me you don't know what a word means? Not Q Diddy. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? You don't know what honorary means? That's crazy. Continue.
What the fuck is this shit he swallowed at Todd's face? Honorary. I have a voicemail play for you guys if you don't mind. It's
I only let this slide because
Quentin
is a nice person. Quentin talks very nice and sweet on the phone.
I don't think.
Don't look crazy because you do.
Well, not sweet, because in the chat will come that's gay. Can't talk sweet, that's gay. Okay, y'all ready?
Right.
It's the voicemail is coming.
No, hold up.
I need to play. This is going to show you my level of toxicity.
Quentin, we want to hear it.
What's happening?
I'm about to crash out.
Where's your take? Where's Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com take? I'm sorry.
I think I deleted it because it was. I think it was bad and I deleted it. Yep, I deleted it.
Y'all got a bad habit of flirting.
All right, here goes. Y'all ready?
Oh God.
I feel really stupid. A part of me feels like I should have never reached out to you because of our past.
Turn it off, bro. Seriously. Turn it off, man. Don't do that.
Maybe even if you cared just a tiny little bit, that you were the best person.
Why do you say those?
This is the fuckery that I get from. I haven't talked to this woman in 2 years.
That is not me. Somebody said it sounds like me.
No.
That wasn't
You
why.
say you ran a train?
That wasn't
Maybe you ran a train?
Absolutely not.
I didn't hear the last part. It sounded like she said maybe if you run a train or something.
No.
Now hold on now, Miss Carrie. Don't do that, Miss Carrie.
2 years of thinking about me and not talking about me, and I come home to some shit like this.
I don't know why she reached back out to you.
I don't either. I don't understand either. I'm like, what? Like, why are you?
That's one thing. I don't understand why people do that. Once it's dead,
reach back out.
It's dead. It's dead.
Strange.
I don't know why people do that.
I can explain why people do that. Actually, a lot of people do that because they actually don't fully get over their exes. I'm gonna tell y'all why. There's a question that I normally ask people in regards to, like, if your ex from whatever years ago linked up with somebody who's now a close person in your circle, and they have something serious going on and they want to get married to each other, would you be on some, yo, I used to date this person, so they're off limits because you my homie? Or would you allow them two grown folks to walk off into their matrimony and live happily ever after, or at least make an attempt at it? Would you insert yourself in that situation? Because the truth is, if it doesn't matter to you who your friends are dating, as long as obviously they're not abusive or something like that, and it doesn't matter to you who your exes are dating, right? Let's assume there's no children involved. Then why, when your friends get with your exes, all of a sudden it start mattering? Never made sense to me. Never will make sense to me. And I fully understand it. It's because most of you guys don't ever fully get over your exes. Most men and women never fully get over their exes. They kind of move on, but they're not over it. Because if you feel like you can police the behavior of another grown person, even though the agreement to attempt monogamy long term has been mutually broken by the two of you, and y'all have gone y'all separate ways, if you still feel like you could police their behavior, you're not over them. You still halfway operating like y'all under the agreement. You don't have no say so on what that person do. And as far as your friends, like as a man, I don't care who my homeboys is dating. I don't care what type of females my homeboys is dating. I don't care if it's toxic. I don't care if it's not. I don't care nothing about their romantic lives. My homeboys, we don't even talk about that type of shit. So I don't, that shit means nothing to me. So if he happened to start dating somebody that I used to deal with, I still don't care. I don't start caring because it's my ex. It don't start mattering because it's my ex. So, but that's the answer to Mika's question. It's because people don't ever fully get over their situations, most folks. That's why they still give a damn.
Did you talk to her and then she called you and left that message?
That was 20 seconds of the voicemail, and this voicemail is a minute and a half long.
Who's leaving voicemail?
That's a long ass fucking voicemail.
No, that's not where my mind is. See, somebody else heard train too. I'm not tripping. I thought I heard train. I know that's random, but I thought I heard train. Sorry.
When what you do to that girl?
So she just called you out of nowhere leaving that message, or y'all spoke and then you dissed her and then she called again and left that?
I dissed her a long time ago and I blocked her. Oh. And the only reason she's unblocked now because I got a new phone.
She probably sees you online.
Yeah, that little fucking green dot will get you in trouble every time.
Why don't you just cut it off?
Right.
Huh?
No, you don't cut it off because
I don't care enough. I don't have enough fuckery going on where I don't like people don't need to jump online and but it's fine.
No, you want them crazies to see you online.
Your car.
I think I come across a lot of women, like I slot women pretty well. When you go from I want to be with you to you just vagina, and then like that line, like maybe the line's blurred between that time for like a couple months or so, but like like my actions change when I just want to have sex with you. I don't take you in public. You only come over under the cover of darkness type stuff.
Did you tell her you love her?
Nope, never.
Nice.
But like this is a white chick. Like she's like maybe on like the 5 to 6 like Richter scale is like 5 to 6. So she's a little chunky. So she was like most men probably wouldn't want her. And I was giving her some grade A member, and maybe
this dude is a damn fool. So you fucking with a mud duck for the convenience of it. That's crazy work, dog. Crazy work. And hey, your karma begets you what your karma begets you.
What are you saying, Carrie?
That is not me.
I think when you look a woman in her eyes and you do things to her women parts, then they like their head goes elsewhere. Like they think more than it is or should be.
Look her in the eye and do
so
what?
were you pandering to her?
No, like I talked to her, like there's certain things that you do to a woman that they automatically think that you like them. Like when you text them back, like you don't leave the ass on red. Like I don't play that game. I don't leave women on red. If I see your text message, I'm gonna fucking write back.
All right, man. Y'all listening to this nice ass nigga, man? Y'all listening? Did we get what we need from this one, chat? We got what we need from this one? Make sure y'all drop a comment. Does being nice like this get you the results that you desire as a man? Does being a nice guy get you the results you desire as a man? Ladies, do y'all like these overly nice dudes? And then he violating too, because Because Q Diddy, you don't even know when to turn the nice on and off. You got both sides to you. You don't know when to implement them, broski. And it's just me holding him accountable based on the things he said. Because he said he gets everything he wants out the game except for a wife. Well, that's a pretty big miss off the list, right? So, but I think that the big thing is when you play in the field, right? When you play in the field and you out here moving around and you slot women the way you slot them, you don't make love to them a certain way. Well, you don't make love to them, right? There's different ways to approach intercourse. And I wouldn't be looking shit in the eyes and, you know what I'm saying, giving her certain types of strokes if you're not feeling a certain type of emotions towards that woman, because that's misleading. So don't claim that you're being honest and upfront. Don't claim that you're blunt. Don't claim that you're any of that stuff if you're being misleading with your actions. There's no way. He just said out of his own mouth he's giving out grade A member to a woman that he slotted as just box. That's a violation. Now you playing in her face, and you playing the game unethically, essentially, is what that turned into. So, you know, we gotta hold the brothers accountable, just as well as when we hold the women accountable. Q Diddy, you bogus for moving like that with Shorty. Other than that, the topic at hand about being a nice guy out here in the dating world, y'all tell me. Let's end this one with a question. Does being a nice guy get you the results that you want as a man out of the dating world, out of the relationship world, etc.? Talk to me, chat. I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all turn on your notifications because y'all know we go live every day with the Classic Live Show. And if y'all don't do nothing else, for me, stick to the codes. We got another classic, man. Yeah.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Harden my heart and now harden the flow.